All right, guys. This is a situation of what things can happen when you're doing a wood floor. So we came out here today to do a screen and recoat UV cure, and I'm going to show you guys. This is a very interesting job. The contractor said, Courtney, this will be our third time sanding this floor. This is a herringbone white oak. They're doing some experimenting. They're using a India ink black on this floor, and when we were trying to screen it, we just knew something wasn't right. I did. We still proceeded just to recoat it, and I just did a test area. So this is the area that I coated, and this is the area where I stopped. And I called the contractor over, and I said, listen, man, and I talked to two of my sanding guys. The first thing they did when they stopped sanding this floor, they stopped at 150 grit, which means they closed the grain off. This is why the ink is not penetrating the wood. Okay. Second, okay, they use an India ink. This is an ink. This is not a stain. That stain was coming up while we was rolling. That's when I knew something was going wrong. And they also did 4 coats of that India ink on this floor. And let me show you what happened, how I knew something. If you look close right here, see right there? He said they did 2 coats right there. You can see how much of the grain you can see in that wood. Okay, see the grain right there? Okay. But if you come back, you can barely see the grain of the wood, which means these floors are going to have to be fully sanded again. He said, Courtney, this would be the 3rd time because they having issues with this India ink, and he thought he had to pay me. I said, no, you don't have to pay me. I didn't complete the job. So he said, oh my God, thank you, Courtney. I thought I still had to pay you. I said, well, you have to pay me because I didn't complete it. And again, that's one thing about me, guys. I do not stamp my name on anything I can't do. And that's what trust comes in. When you stop, when you notice something's going wrong, you stop and and I told him to come on over here and let's, what's going on, and they really appreciated that. So what they're going to have to do is push off projects and have this floor fully sanded down, and then we'll come back in and do the UV cure. But there's just, again, this is just some of the things that can happen. Like, see right here, see how you can see the grain of the wood, but you see right here, you really can't. And that's just some of the things, guys. This is just the reality of home improvement and floors and anything. Sometimes things can happen, and what I teach my students, and actually one of my students is out here with me today, is that sometimes it can be our problem, and sometimes it can't. And in this case, it wasn't our problem, but we was able to stop our process before we made it worse. Because the worst thing I can do is coat this whole floor, and knowing that 2 things, you see those lap lines, because the finish really has, it has nothing to soak into, so it's just kind of resting on top. And next thing you know, man, we know, so this floor is gonna have to be fully sanded. Let me show you. Hey, let me see that. Look at this, guy. So when we're staining, not rolling, it was coming off. The water base is pulling off the ink, and this is what they use right here. And I had 3 sanding guys say, Courtney, I've never heard. This is actually a ink. This is a India ink. So again, these are the things that happen sometimes in projects. Like I said, in this case, we just, it really just messed up our day. But again, I would rather cut my day short and keep my reputation than continue to do something and it ruins my reputation. And that's how I live, guys. That's how I run my business. Money is not my number one motivation. My reputation is. So they really, really appreciate that. So again, they just got to sand the floor down and live to fight another day. So like I said, I just know that this floor is going to look so much better when it's done right. The India ink, I'm staying out of that. I don't know why they're using the ink on this floor. I don't know why I stay out of that. But again, if I do come back to UV cure, this floor needs to look like this. He said, Courtney, we did 2 coats right here, and like I said, straight back, you can see.
The first time, the installers, great installers. However, the mill screwed them over by giving them a less quality wood.
Oh.
We paid for select and better, and they mixed in.
Oh, they mixed in the wood. You could tell.
And then underneath this, we have impact barrier. and you can't just take it out.
Yeah, wow. And that's another thing a lot of homeowners don't know. They'll say, oh, well, this company, when it comes to the wood, they're cheaper. I said, well, what select is it? They're like, what is the select? Well, the people don't even know this. Wood comes in different selects. So you can get a better wood. Like some of the wood might have a lot of knots in it. A lot of the grain might be coming out, but that's a cheaper wood. And next thing you know, in the future, you know, you're like, why my wood's not holding up? Because you got a cheap wood. Yep. And that's one of the things they do. They try to mix the selects up so you can't tell, but a contractor can tell. Yeah.
Send that thing back.
Yeah. Yep.
And it pushed us 3 months to wait for new wood to come in, and plus the what is that? A month of installation.
And that's the whole house.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 levels. Ooh, man, y'all got a project on y'all. All right. Well, I guess maybe next week.
Yes.
When y'all gonna start sanding? Probably after the
Today.
Y'all gonna start sanding today? Okay. All right. Well, if you do, give me at least 2 days heads up.
Okay.
Because like I said, because what we have to do is still just come over here and just coat it. And I'm still gonna, once you guys put the stain down, I'm still gonna screen it just to make sure I get that good abrasion. So it'll still be like the same process like today. Yeah. So at least give me at least 2 to 3 days heads up, even if I gotta squeeze you in. Okay.
Well, you guys know what to deal with.
Yep.
So.
And even the stairs too. Let's redo the stairs. Cause like I said, with the stairs, you guys also stopped at 150 grit, and you can feel that grain raise. So with the stairs, you can stop at 100 because this is not going herringbone like those floors. So you can stop at 100 grit and then stain it, and then we'll screen it and coat it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, the kitchen guys are going to hate me. Oh my God. We've been putting them off since October.
Oh, man.
They were gonna come in October. Before that, it was September, I think.
I'm surprised they didn't push it back with the weather coming up.
Well, nah, they don't care. They want to get it done.
Wow, well, they risk their life for a kitchen. All right, guys, see you the next one.